Today's horoscope, Taurus March 30th, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon moves into your social sector for over 2 days. You can feel freer to be yourself today, and this can be because others are not putting as much pressure on you, or you are detaching yourself from it. The primary key to emotional satisfaction or fulfillment right now may be to focus on those wishes and dreams closest to your heart. With others, you may discover that shared goals, interests, and philosophies are more apparent today. It can also be a good time for insight into a career matter. Concerns may prompt a reworking or strengthening of a weak area in your life. If you're worried about your reputation or career path, this is an excellent time to work hard at making fixes. Your love horoscope. Collaborations that turn into situationships? As you know, the moon governs your third house of communication, thought process, and immediate surroundings. However, it will enter dreamy Pisces and your 11th house of associations, community, and sense of belonging in the world today. Double tap and swipe right. Your social media game is pretty popping. Although, with Mercury the messenger glimmering through Aries and your secretive 12th house of closure, dreams, and all things behind the scenes, you could opt for working behind the scenes or low-key catching up with your crush without anyone knowing. Your career horoscope. Time to connect with your community and aspirations. As a fixed earth sign, you tend to be overly determined once you have chosen your course of action. So, you can be prone to tunnel vision, which can keep you out of the loop. Luckily, the moon in Pisces is pulling your attention back towards your professional network and dreams. Use the lunar energy to connect with your on and offline groups. You could touch base with friends to see they are chugging along, or even reconnect with your long-term visions for success. Your finance horoscope. The moon's departure from your career sector yesterday not only left you with your professional instincts and imagination fueled, but a better sense of both where the money is and of your income needs and priorities. This comes just as Venus, the planet of money, moves into her final 7 days in your career sector and of her mission to fuel your professional confidence, attract opportunities, and steer things in a lucrative direction. Social life today. Use this time to renew contacts with your family. They will be pleased, and you might even be able to resolve old conflicts as a mediator or by taking the first step to clear matters up. The constellation is favorable for burying the hatchet once and for all. Your dating horoscope. Tell this person how you feel. If the issue is that you aren't ready for a serious relationship and they are, be honest. If the issue is vice versa, be honest. Be honest no matter what. Flirting tips. In touch with your emotions, you are fortunate to be so clear about your feelings, which helps you decide exactly what to do. Whether you are looking for casual dates or interested in starting a more serious relationship, you make the right choice. Start planning how best to pursue your own happiness. Lucky numbers 1, 8, 18, 33, 40. Your well-being horoscope. You may want to do some kind of volunteer work. Helping the needy is a year-round opportunity, not limited to certain special occasions. Pay attention to this part of yourself and to your outgoing nature. If you have like-minded friends, try to start planning a day or two of service in advance if possible. There are so many opportunities for giving of yourself that you may have a hard time deciding where to focus your attention. Your daily numeroscope. This day is sure to bring you closer to the important people in your life. Being able to share your thoughts and feelings with someone special is what friendship is really all about. With this vibration happening, you can bet that this will be a prominent part of the day, as providing support, suggestions, and comfort is a natural effect of this vibration. Seize the opportunity to spend time with others every chance you get. And if you need to talk, you'll have no trouble finding some willing ears. Daily Planetary Overview. Today, the Pisces moon aligns with Uranus in Taurus, and taking the high road could be hard, especially when you know you're right. Rather than argue back and forth, take a step back from the drama and refuse to fight. You'll be able to resolve the situation more quickly if you don't have to have the last word, even if it's hard to do. The good news is that you'll be compelled to open your heart and speak your pearls of wisdom. Today is your once-in-a-lifetime chance to speak your truth with no judgment from others. That means you can tell your partner how you feel and how you want to improve the relationship. Under this luminary, their ears and heart will be wide open. Also, watch out for people taking advantage of you, or vice versa, under this watery moon. Setting boundaries can be challenging for everyone, especially if you tend to be too nice and understanding. If you feel as though you're being taken for granted, it's time to set some limits. You shouldn't give endlessly without being appreciated. Sky for today. In the pre-dawn hours, Juno aligns with Saturn in Aquarius, offering maturity within our relationships. If we've been experiencing conflict with a partner, we can use this influence to address our challenges. Focus on finding solutions instead of assigning blame. By speaking respectfully and keeping an open mind in serious discussions, our attention turns to the future. Career or marriage expectations may be brought to the table, and we feel duty-bound to weigh the pros and cons of freedom versus restriction. However, we will ultimately find conscious ways to navigate tough issues if we are committed to building a union that is sustainable. If unpartnered, this aspect can indicate a period where we find ourselves drawn to those who are older than us. Entering a relationship under this aspect would be one in which intellectual compatibility is prioritized, and friendship is the basis of the engagement. Juno-Saturn might not signal a steamy romance, but bonds solidified now are those with serious staying power. After nightfall, the Pisces moon sextiles Uranus in Taurus, stimulating surprise encounters and events. We are currently in the dark of the moon in the run-up to the March 31st Aries new moon. While we are releasing and decompressing, we are simultaneously subject to an interesting inflow of information and revelations. Reflect on what is coming through for you at this time. What messages seem to be following you around? What random occurrences may be synchronicities offering hidden clues? Mystically engaging with the mundane benefits us now. If it seems like you are groping in the dark, you may not be as lost as you think.